Go up there. Wait, what? I don't recall opening two of these, but huh. I'll check that out for sure. Here's a game. Hotel Renovator. An update to Steam. That's actually quite funny. How big is this update then? Because I've got a update for the first time. So it could be a massive update. Oh, halfway there. Moving up here. And this is not here. Need to crack the neck. Yeah, that big haggis guy's like, ugh. It is. Delay and a half though. Well. Cool black screen gaming. Right, still got the seizure warning on it. That's not cool at all. And yet chat did not pop up there. That's kind of strange. Right, let's try this again. That's very strange. Let's try this yet again. Don't bite your nails. But I wanna. Yeah, it's working now. Why does it do that? Anywho, still no jump button. Right, so what was happening? What floor am I on? Right, currently on floor 8. Hang on. Oh yeah. Ah yeah, I never done this actual thing. Yeah, it all fits, that's cool. Right, that's all done. Strange. You can actually see through the wall for like a split second as well. Eaten. Jerky. Let's have a look. This room's done. Riddled with dust though. Oh, there you go. What? I don't care. Yep. What's that? Okay. Oh, those things. Ah, okay.
Grab one and bite it. Actually, something like it. The top one. And you shoot it. You can keep them. I don't want them. Does it taste good?
Mm-hmm.
What does it taste like?
Tastes like a sour sweet.
No, it tastes like orange.
Sour orange in. There it is. Wall should be done. Why is that green? There's money in here. Floating money. Still no jump button, that's actually deeply annoying. Right. Little, is there a notepad I can write on anywhere?
Why?
Could I get my laptop bag? Oh, there's like a big piece of paper. Thank you. Well, unknown work. If that's my work one, I can't use that one on stream in case people see where I work, and that's not happening. Could I get some paper and a pen? If that's okay. Can I get some of your drawing paper? So. Right. No, any paper. Some paper. Well, thank you. And this is the fix list, which I'm now going to do because reasons. My writing is atrocious. Hotel. Renovator. So, what we're going to do is we're actually going to go through the whole thing, the whole map thing, and actually catalogue any errors that we have. So, there's no money in there. There's no money in there. And there's no money in there. Okay. I should have taken that one for that guy. Right, here we go. So, rare book cannot get lifted off the ground. Round. Okay. Superhero items. Despawn. Right. I have two things. Light. Coloured light.
Oh my. Yeah, that's poisonous.
Shows
You know what this is?
up on
A video of
other.
somebody putting ketchup onto their spaghetti, right? Then with the spaghetti, what they did?
Pet it?
No.
Stood on it?
No.
No.
They put whipped cream on it, caramel sauce, and then put sprinkles on pasta with tomato ketchup on it. What's
Okay.
wrong? That's horrible, isn't it?
It's on them. They can waste money and food if they want.
Exactly.
Okay. Hi, Rose. Lost wallet doesn't spawn. Spawn. I'm just going through the game and actually cataloguing any errors so I can actually put on their Discord because I'm on that. See, this is the errors that I've found. I can see something flashing though. There's one over there. Sometimes you get floating money. We've got even destruction again. Oh, that one a while. How you doing, Rose? So room 101. It's funny, I was going up there next. You manage, you're holding the bag. So 104 should be up here. It should be this room. And it lagged immediately when I walked in. Hi Rose, thanks for this the subscribe, that's fantastic. I think this week has been one of those weeks I've actually felt like that all week. Something's broken though. What's broken? Oh.
Nice job fixing the room. I'm worried this hen may cause more chaos in the future.
It is. Let's jump back down because I'm just. So I think every single day this week, after coming back from the long day away, I've been like falling asleep on the couch. Not at bedtime. I've just been asleep. So I've done the same thing today for like an hour. So it's just been a right restaurant money because there's 3 of it there. Spawning. Had an ad when I got here, but fixed it with my Prime thingy. That's no worries at all, Rose. Saying I've not streamed in the last couple of days just because I've been way too tired, and I didn't really know what to stream tonight. And eventually I thought, you know something, I should probably just go through the game like I said I have, and actually catalogue as much things, because it took quite a while to actually log in. I had a big update and everything at the start, which is unusual. Right. Basement money. Money in walls. 3 locations. There's 1, 2, and there's 1 over there. 3 locations. Now, the reason I'm doing this is actually just so the game is a lot easier. Wall money isn't a bug, it's a feature. I like that actually. There must be a pink light over there. It's midnight again because it lags like nothing else. So 105 million. 106 million. No. And there's a green light up there and there's a pink light over there. Coloured light, yeah. I'll run through all these once they're more complete, because there might be things, although I am noticing it's lagging a bit. Just turn the graphics down.
He's literally asking me to play a game, so I'm literally going to do it, so then just stop.
Or you don't have to play the game at all.
was gonna cat pester me.
Well, it's time for bed in like it's like 5 minutes
15 minutes.
from now. How do you know that?
Because it showed up on my phone.
Okay.
15 minutes. So we're fine.
Right. So room 101. I'd realise when I go up the levels, I'll have to actually say what room type it is or which floor type. But there's nothing strange here. I think this is your room, Rose. 101.
So that the fan because it's very loud.
Your fan is okay.
Yes. You see, Mommy was old phone and
Right.
stuff.
101.
By the way, it's not in your car. Oh. I wanted it to be a car.
It's not. It's a Roomba for cleaning stuff. What's that? Right. So room 102.
Kenta, play your game.
Little. Right. 102. Apart from the money showing up everywhere. She's going to play the game with you because you keep it bugging her. Right.
You said my, like, little, can you play little?
Nothing in this room. I do think it's when we get to like room 3rd floor-ish that there's dilemmas. Floor money's annoying. Actually, one of the things I think is the amount of money showing up doesn't despawn anywhere. It stays active in game. I think, oh, we got feeble bath money. Yay! Right. Bath money, that's not a bug, that's also a feature. So 104. Actually, it does seem a bit choppy on my end.
Oh my god. Whoa.
Is it me, or does this room just look broken? The wall.
Is it me or someone just said in chat? Look in chat.
Then quit playing that game with them. Oh.
Bro. I might literally
32,000. 33. Right, all these rooms are done. There's nothing odd in these, apart from the lighting.
No way.
Apart from the lighting problem, which I've written down. So let's have a look in 105. There's actually nothing in this one. It's the cat room though. Right, nothing of value on this one. Wow, it's like a light. Is it apart from the money's more annoying than anything else. It'd be so funny if once we actually checked this, it would actually stop lagging as much. It's just laggy, but well, 107. What if it? That's a lot of money. Midnight as well. Yeah. Oh. No.
Oh no! Electricity is out. I think I saw the fuse box in the basement.
Okay then. Oh yeah, we've done that one. Right, so we're up on room 108. Yeah, you can see the coloured lights through the walls down in the basement and everything in the ground floor. And even on floor, I think it was 8, we could still see green light. Let's go and fix this.
And it's back on. Good job.
Thank you. Fashion book. Cowboy hat which you can just sell now. There's no floating money. I think a tips jar or something like here or somewhere on here where they actually tip that and you'd come back and collect that at some point. Because that means you wouldn't have to go and empty every single room. And if you've got like 10 floors and there's 11 floors and 10 of them have got money in them, there's that 10 floors of each individual room having money adding up, like extrapolating the frame rate. Is there one there? No. I forgot that one, sorry. It's probably not a big deal. Right, so there's nothing really on floor 1, apart from you can throw dice out the windows, which is just a good idea all round, actually. I think that's a great idea. And I cut my nails way too short because my thumb's sore. And actually all my fingers are sore. I should not get bored with clippers. Right, so on to room 2 or floor 2. Right, this one still has the wall. So floor 2. I'm not moving that, by the way, it's actually the paper. Floor 2, community room, wall, over the doorway. My writing's terrible, I'll probably not even be able to read it myself.
Look how many points I have.
Okay.
122, and I've saved them for the most expensive one.
It even blocks out the walls as well. Right, so there's a thing. Shadows are being a bit strange as well. So room 201, apart from picking up all this money. There's an egg there. It's 34k then. Yay. Now, I don't want to really go down to the depths of like looking at all the walls and check and make sure that they're not white, because there's 1 or 2 walls that does that. But I think that might happen when we get upstairs with the ghost sections on the wall, or the floors anyway. Midnight again. What a terrible night for a curse. Not the one I want, although I did unironically miss the superhero one, because money on the shelf as well. Under the shelf? I think a mass collect button would be helpful too. Like Minecraft, like hold. Right, let's see if we can actually sell this now. Actually, how do you sell stuff again? Hold to sell. Room 202. And sell a bow piano. Still got the floating wall. Room 202. 202. Will not set properly. Properly. Right. Room. I figured this may help people, so technically doing a public service. The ceiling still looks like Artex, so shadows in this room isn't working properly either because you get there and you get there. Uh, Go to community room and I check the walls. Nothing on this one. Nothing on this one. Nothing on this one. Check inside. Nothing on this one. This one might struggle to see this one. Yep. Shadows. Passing into hallway. We can always fill this up. Crack pipe 405. You'll need to wait. I'm working my way up. Right, 203. There's like money in everywhere. Well, since all the rooms have housekeeping on them, why did they not pick that up and just add that to your money? Strangely enough, I've noticed it being less laggy too. Oh, no bath money. It was flashing down there a second ago. Right, nothing unusual in 203. Right, 204. So it's midnight again. No. I do quite like what I did in this room actually. Like attack from the beige. Nope. No, they're still against the wall. Right. Right, so up to floor 3. It would be good to be able to decorate the section just with like plants and stuff.
How am I still alive?
Right, let's check up floor 3.
I should have kept it.
Are you sure? Are we fighting?
Right,
I think it's been 15 minutes, guys.
What?
I think it's been 15 minutes.
What happened?
It has. Oh, right, okay. Here we go. Stop doing that. Right. Pool area.
There were like 18 minutes in the game.
Eh. Floor 3. Pool area. Spawning items. Should have really had a notepad. I don't have a notepad. So that could actually be a duplication glitch. Right. So let's go to the next room, which is the sauna. 5-star sauna, by the way. Right, and in this room, which I've never seen anyone in, not even the horse. That looks so ugly. That's just a visual. That's actually horrific. What's it say in your Kindle? Sauna. For the sauna door frame upgraded sauna. Right, this abomination, which is the penthouse. That was me that put that like that. It's my own doing. Really sure. I think I had a problem with that wall at one point, but I fixed it. Right, there was a problem on the penthouse floor, if I remember. It was one of the columns. Right. Penthouse floor balcony. I told you, okay if I get more paper.
Why do you need that? You still have like so much room.
Yeah, I know, but I've got. No, I know that. For
Chunky junkies.
misaligned.
Chunky junkies.
Can I get more than one piece though?
Okay.
Perfect, thank you.
More. Need more. Just
That saves me asking you for each individual slice. Oh, midnight again. I still do really like the clouds on it. Yeah. Right, so let's jump inside and continue the investigation. No money in here though. I say that way too soon, of course. Floor money. It's right in there. Cool. Usually money in this one. Although it's is noticeably less laggy though, which is a good thing. I wonder if this will carry over to floor 8 though. Even the floors are good in here. Right, time to check this. Panels. Is that one? Right, floor 3, floor 3. That one doesn't work. That one doesn't work. That one also doesn't work. That one doesn't work. Floor 3, elevators. Stud internals. Actually, door jams. Connecting the height of panels. My writing is absolutely abysmal. Right, floor 4, so we'll get that thing fixed. I might jump back down to floor 1 and 2 to check the floor layout of that as well. The other one is... Hello, Morpheus. Right, all these are fine. But floor 5. Floor 5. How long does it say is left on your Kindle?
I don't know because I don't have my Kindle with me. And my phone's off charge.
Well, where's your Kindle?
Upstairs.
I'll take from then. It's time. Fine. What? That's not a thing for me. Let's go turn off the valve and go back up and clean. Oh, my mouse doesn't want to work on the paper. That's quite funny. Well, there's first time I've seen floor money there. Right, guys, it's bedtime. Right, good shout.
What is the first thing is you got the house when your house is on fire? A, your family. B, any personal value stuff or things that you actually enjoy. Or C, your laptop. Which one do you pick?
Yourself.
Or D, the fire extinguisher.
That's probably a trick question because you guys are old enough to make it down a set of stairs.
No, so, what I'm saying is A, B, or C, or D.
Your family.
Wrong, because I said that there's also the option of the fire extinguisher. You grab the fire extinguisher and take out the fire. That's what I said at the end. So
that's not always an option when there's a fire, by the way.
I know, but if there is.
And I've been on fire 2 times.
How? You just stop, drop, and roll. As soon as you're out of the house or wherever, or out of the burning building, stop, drop, and roll.
No, I was on petrol. It's a petrol fire. Stop, drop, roll didn't work. I had to take my clothes off.
God.
Yeah.
Wait, so you didn't make it in the street?
No, it wasn't in the street.
Or wherever you were?
It was on a site.
So you were naked, basically?
No, I stripped down to my pants. I had to take my boots off and my jeans off. my overalls and then my jeans, and then kicked them away to the side and stomped them to the fire with him.
Wait, so you then put them back on?
Yeah.
That's good. I thought you were like, oh, I had a spare change of shoes and all this stuff.
Aligned. Hallway. Or that's actually, unfortunately, a very true story. I have no fire toys. Right, let's also try the walls in here. Panels. Same thing with this one. So elevators. 4, 2. Oh, actually, they do something with at least this. Hang on, I was on floor 4. Don't bite your nails. But I want to, like, floor to the floor. And we're on floor 4. Come on, do it. Do it now. Okay. I've actually got a list of like 15 things already. Right, so floor. I'll go clean this floor. You know, I actually do like this because you can see what you're lifting. Oh my dear God. Right, so back to the grind. What 401? Huh. Well, that's not money actually at all. This floor, this room here, room 401. Room 401, bathroom, doorway, wall, overlap. So from inside, when you go in there, you get that. So actually it just takes all this stuff. There's nothing on that wall, nothing on this one, so you actually get it looking horribly like this until you get through and it goes away. So that's an issue. You can stay there. Right, so room 402. Anything? Nothing on this one actually. Oh, midnight again. Cool. Didn't know they could put money inside of a bush.
How?
Don't walk about when you're brushing your teeth. Right, in here. Oh yeah, I've done that for one of those creatures. Iguana. Oh, I got floor money again. No, not bath money. Shadows in this room. Hi, Rickade. To be, it's going to sound very strange. It depends what you want in a game, because to me, it's a mixture of The Sims and a what's the name of it? House Flipper. It's a mixture of the two of them. It's good because you can see the rain coming through the roof. It's a good mixture because you actually get the best of both worlds, and your money increments up quite well. Depending on your, this is the negatives first and the positives at the end, by the way. So don't take what I'm saying negatively as a really deal breaker. When for me, when it gets to midnight or 23:57, it jarringly halts for about 5 seconds, and I know every single time it's midnight, everything's reloading because your money transfers and all this kind of stuff. That's annoying. There's some floor. I'm actually going through a list for them for their Discord just now, and just going to upload this when the stream's finished. And it's minor things, really minor things. A lot of creativity on it. So you get your sort of your ground floor and everything. Oh, thanks, Ricky, for the follow. So the very gist of this, I'll give you a sort of crash course on it so you know what you're dealing with because it's not explained very well, right? So you got your floors, and on this bit here, actually, I'm maxed out pretty much for what I've done so far. It gives you a star rating, a cleanliness rating, and if there's an extra room thing. So, for example, these rooms are soundproofed. They're not overly soundproofed, but they're soundproofed. And once you get higher level, you can actually get the option for room service, which costs you money every day. I've not noticed a thing what that does at all, not even a little bit. And it actually identifies them for every single room, every single floor you've got. So to break it down, on the first floor is 8 rooms. So it's 4 on the right hand side and there's 4 rooms on the left hand side. It's super simple. Floor 2 is actually 4 rooms, so it's 2 rooms on one side and 2 rooms on another because they're much bigger rooms.
Guess
What?
It wasn't actually time's up.
It is actually time's up.
No.
You got more time? Oh, okay then. 4-3 is the penthouse one, which is a swimming pool, a sauna room, which is actually quite cool, and a penthouse, which is ginormous. Then you can start unlocking more floors. So I unlocked up to floor 11 just to see what would happen. So I'm up to floor 7, quite literally. And I chose the 8 one. We got them all up stars, and the star rating actually tells you how much income you can actually get per guest for each day they're there. So, for example, room 403 is 0 days, so they'll be out today. On the same vein, 406 will be out in 5 days, so that's 5 multiplied by 5,500, so that'll be 75,500, somewhere in there. Seems like a game you can spend a lot of hours in. I'll actually show you that. That's very much a crash course on it. I know, I'm here and I'm watching. You can buy new floors once you get up. That's midnight, by the way. I'm in the menu, so it's not doing this. You can buy new rooms, so they're classified as 8 rooms, studios with villas, and it gives you the multiplier options on them, which is quite good. So if I wanted that one, I'd buy it. Wanted that one, I'd buy it, and it's per room, or sorry, per floor. Right, cool. You get money left by guests, right, left on certain things like tables, sometimes floors, which is quite cool somehow. I've had it in baths. I've had it even in a toilet, which I think is quite funny. So you get some of the comedy factor on it, but could it get quite repetitive? Not a bad question. Here's an event that happens actually. Well, something weird is going on in one of the rooms. It sounds like a ghost, and it's freaking me out. Please get rid of it. So we'll go down to 201 and take the elevator. Fun fact, one elevator works, the other never does. I don't understand why. So the events happen probably about every 2 to 3 days. So it's not a bad thing. You do get quite a lot of guests asking for very specific things in the rooms. Some guests will say, "Can I get a blue room?" And it doesn't mean paint or anything. It means blue items on the room. So like a blue couch, blue rug, anything like that. I think I have one of them in this room. I need to move that because I can't actually control the mouse. It's my notes for the thing. Oh. 201. So in this room there's a ghost. So now the events happened, we've got the Bust the Ghost, cue Batman or Ghostbuster music. So you'll hear it ghost. Hear the ghost. And where are you? It's the right room. Yes. Right. So that to me looks like it's in the bathroom. Because it stops. Ghosty. So there's the ghost. So how you get rid of the ghost? It does tell you actually how to do this in your first sort of playthrough as well. Furniture, specials and ghost trap. I know the ghost comes through here. Set the thing up, and you get the Hoover. Go away then. You just keep talking then. Out. No, go upstairs. Because you got told off. Yeah. Right, and the way you catch a ghost is because you can follow the ectoplasm and everything. You actually catch it similar to Luigi's mansion. So you catch it. If it doesn't go in the trap, it actually causes a small explosion. You've got to repair the room.
Wow, that was scary.
Um,
Thanks.
Early game, this can be annoying, but because your trap actually costs. No, I don't want to do that one. It's in specials, and it's ghost trap. No, your ghost trap actually costs you 2,000 money. However, when it's full, it actually gives you a yield of 10. So it's worth 8k to 8,000 to do that, which is actually quite a good money maker. I think this is a room I done with chat at one point. Pick a color scheme and just start making stuff. And each item that you actually place has a rating value on it too. So for example, the bed I've put in here, although it doesn't look very elaborate, is actually a 5-star bed. It's that one. So you can have massive stuff in your room, dining tables. If you like, it can show you how it guides you to do your first room. Well, your first and continual hotel rooms. Oh, is that a white wall? That is a white wall. Huh. Is it through here? Nope. There's no point in notifying it for one white wall like that, but you do get some glitches in the game. It's midnight now, so I can't move. So this event would be, my name's Stephen Queen. I'm a writer. Short version, can I get a desk in a room? Click on yes. So in 203, which I'm actually on 203's floor, check the room. Is there a desk? That's a dining table. So a good place where I could put a desk right now without really so much fuss is I can put a desk right here. And it's been at least a week since I played this as well, so actually probably about 10 days. So down to specials, scroll through until we get a a new desk, flick it round, bingo. And they actually give you, here's another white wall, only when you're close to it. And you're very much left alone for quite a while with all this stuff. I've seen they have brought out a number of DLCs recently for furniture. That's actually true. I'll tell you what, I'll jump up to, I think it's floor 8. So give me a colour. What's your favourite colour? And we'll do a room like this, just on the colour basis that you've got. We've had a few different colours, so don't worry. At least you'll be able to see what you can get, because I think it was on sale. And also they do a lot of competitions on this game as well, which is really, really tremendous. Right, is red okay? Red is absolutely fine. I'm not going to do this room because I used this room for the jungle room, which was make a room that's jungle themed, and I submitted it. So I'm going to leave this floor as it is. Sorry, this room. So I'm going to go in 803. Right. So if it's red, it means there's junk on the floor. So early on, you get the brush, which I'll use a brush, and once you click on it, it starts doing mega shoves, just like you would do like on a site somewhere. And once it's all gone, you actually get a rating off your room is clean. So it's all clean. So now it's pretty much telling us we need to do coverings. So I don't care for antivirus. So it's came up that we've to do 2 elements on it now. We've got to do lower section of box, which would be floor, and surrounding sections, which would be walls. You start going up, you get like this, which is just a misaligned texture. That's what was actually going through. So the floors, we'll just start in this one. Other is all grass type. So to get down to the next section, here is actually the tab button, and you've got all these different types. It doesn't tell you. The way that you're sort of shown at the very start is very annoying, is you'd actually click on it like this, and you'd have your floor done like that. Very slow and repetitive. And since you start off with a crowbar, you have to push and hold it, and you actually smash up a room like this. Nothing like demolition. Once you get even higher, you can get a hoover or a vacuum cleaner. Super simple. And your floors. So your first one's grass. If you want to do a whole area, you actually push Q, and it's all sectional. So you can miss, for example, in this room, you can miss this bit here, which I've done a number of times. So your ceramic tiles, I'll take it off supersized, as you get different patterns. Some are hideous, depending on which colour scheme you use. Like this one is purple, which we used in a room not too long ago. Mosaic, honeycomb. If you don't like that colour, you can actually scroll through it. I prefer doing it this way. And you've got a very large number of different types. So if you wanted red, it won't just be red here, it'll be red further up, like that. And some of them look horrendous. Stone tiles are blocks to the floor. Also midnight, so it's went a bit laggy, of course. That lady wants some stickers in her room, and she tells you what type they are, and speakers. But in the meantime, I'm going to say no. And then if you don't like that one, you can actually change all the color schemes as well with the Q button, or sorry, the tab button. So like that one is more like one of those magic eye things. You get sort of like this one, not so bad. Well, this one, and there's a whole bunch. There's more like a good tessellation on the floor. If there's none you like there, you can all check out wooden flooring. So you got all these different types, some really cool designs in them as well. Quite like that one. If you like that one, you can change the color scheme of it. So it becomes like a darker wood, like a burned wood, or antiquated wood. I was in a building like that today. You can change your carpets, which also have designs on them too. So you get your basic one. So your red basic one would look like that. It looks very dark because there's no lights in here. So I'll go with a lighter one, and I'll actually just place this all throughout the floors. Remember the thresh plates as well. Now, even if I decide this is a bathroom, I'm going to do this one as red as well. Now, don't be disheartened because this is a bigger room than you would start with. You actually slowly build up into this.
Oh no! Electricity is out. I think I saw the fuse box in the basement.
Right, so we've got an event happening just now. The floor's all done according to this. You can sprint with holding control, which is quite good. So I'm going to go down to the basement because it's almost as if it's, at least I've found, when you're in the middle of doing a room, you'll get an event happening. It can take a while, but then it's probably the amount of stuff that I've got happening at the time. So I need to excuse this. Some really good quests in here as well. So fuse box, turn it on, and good to go.
And it's back on. Good job.
Thank you. You can also pick which type of assistant you have. I went in the robot, and it's probably because Borderlands, pretty much. So heading back up to floor 8. Right. And what we'll do is, since the floors are done, we'll pick a red wall. Actually, I don't even think it showed the carpets on it. I did actually show the carpets on it. None of the rooms start empty as well. That's another thing. The floors actually have items in them too. So you need to actually clear what you're doing first. No, I went back down the other. Right, so your walls, you can get panels on them. So you've got all these different types of panels. If you like that one, for example, Q does the whole face. So it would actually do that super quick. And you've got a whole bunch of them. Ouch, that's minging. Next one is wall coverings, which is more like panels you used to get in houses. The old style brick ones, stacked bricks. Don't know why you use stacked bricks. Marbles. And then, for example, if you like marble, you can change the colour of it. All the different types. That's quite cool, actually. If you don't like that one, you can go other. Other is also grass. You also get gradient colours in here too. Oh, it's coming light time. Back around the grass. Paints. You got all your different colours. They can be difficult to find, so you need to persevere with it. And you get a lot of different painting styles or wallpaper, but not all of them are reflective of what they are because I've changed them throughout the whole playthrough. Oh, midnight again. So that one just looks like fish. That one looks like angry that's fish again. Looks like angry octopus just from a distance. Cats. Don't like the colour, you can get red cats. Really any colour you want. Well, you can go through bananas as well. A Decino style one. All the different ones. Some really nice pictures in it. Sky one's fantastic. Patterns as well, which are more or less the same. You can pick whatever you want. Change the colours as well. Big variety in it. Ceramics, very much the same. Stone tiles can be quite good. So if you like, example, that one, you can change that one to red. I'll take it off massive wall just now. No. Change it over to red. Red and sort of greenish. There's a red one there. You can actually have your walls, all of them like that. That's that room done. And because we've got 32% to do, it actually means a number of rooms until the actual quota is met. It doesn't take long once you realise that Q can actually do such a giant area. You can leave it because it's quite quick. I don't know if these glow spots are getting fixed, but I'm putting it down for that. Just try to help the game content, so to speak. So your decorating stuff can be very, very quick to achieve anyway. Oh, this one's got multiple little nooks and crannies. Get them all placed. Now we're at 91%. This will actually finish before we complete. Not such a big thing. Right, so once you've actually done that, you can also do your roof too, your ceilings. I've literally done paint for pure white, all of them. But then again, it's not each individual area, so that might take a bit of time to get used to. But it's very, very quick to do so. See, that's all working. This section over here, that's done. That's done. That's also done. And whatever we miss, we just come back and do it. So your next thing is to actually figure out which type of room you're going to do. And also doesn't take so long. And it's all pictogrammed as well. So your first achievement is to actually get a bed. So pick a bed, and it says right on the bottom one, Avium, and it's got 2 purple things on it. It's actually 2-star, 3-star, 5-star. So there's a 5-star bed. Rotate the Q. Oh, that's not made to do the colours on it now. Huh. Ah, that one's space to edit. So your red bed would look something like that. Yeah, there's dust particles on the higher floors. They do go away actually, eventually. I think it's just for it to, the dust and everything to settle. I've actually stopped really noticing it so much because it happens after like floor 6. That's the guy I need. So it appears that, for example, this person just came in down at floor 202, is a hero, but more like an anti-hero, if that's even a thing. And his requirement is to add televisions and add party teddies. They may actually already be in place in those rooms. Don't bite your nails. So in 202, we've got this room here. Oh yeah, the people actually leave you money too, so you can actually come back and collect this. So you need couple of televisions. So I've already placed 2 televisions throughout, because there's one there. I think there's one in here. Where on earth did I put the other television? You know what, just go with it. So there he is there. He's also after specials, which is party, I think. And he's after teddies. So I generally just leave stuff up like this. So he's a happy bunny. There's also no dust in this room as well, so you can also do your entire hallways the way you like. I've just done it this way, because I quite like it looking like this. Some of these are slightly broken, but I've got that in the list to actually write mention within a sort of informal report on their Discord. So heading back up to room 801, I think. And the good thing as well, it actually stops, not really stops what happening, but when you go back in the room, it says, right, you've not finished everything, here's the list you need to achieve. So second walk through here. Right. So next one is cabinets, which isn't such a big deal. And again, you just need to be aware that obviously the earlier you start, you'll only really be able to afford 1-star things, which is what happened with me. But the more higher up level stuff you can put down, the better the room is. So even though I quite like that one, it's a 4-star, and I've got 111 million. And there's no real place where you need to put this kind of stuff. So for example, I'm going to put this one here, put this one here, and you can see it's up to 2 out of 4 now. One there, one there, and you can actually put whatever you want. I mean, really, this one here, in case you want a television. So the next thing we need to put down is a table. So I think a table would go in here. I'm going to put a square table, because on the side of that it says 4 chair types. So that table is a Rosia, or Rosia. So Rosia 1, which I've coloured before, which was actually this colour. I'm going to change it to red. Now some of them actually have other colours that go with them. That kind of goes, if that's your thing. That one kind of goes. But some of them just come with a secondary colour on it. I think I've used purple quite a lot. So red and white, because red and white's quite cute. Place it nearby. Place it nearby. Nearby and nearby. So the next one is 2 couches. So you've got a whole bunch of couches on this. If they're different coloured, it's because I've done them in a room somewhere. Like that one. I use that one, 4-star though. Do like that one. And once you get to the 5-star ones, you can actually really create your own stuff. So you can actually do that one with this one over here, connecting onto this one again. You actually have a big square room. Oh, midnight again. He was happy with what we've done for him, so he's actually left this book. So this one here, I'm going to change this one red. May not be the type that you want. Nah, man. Might not put the one that he wants, or that you would coincidentally pick. So I'm going to pick, see if there's any other red ones. May have to go full circle. Full circle. Just keep going. So you get quite a lot of different colours to choose from. I'm actually going to pick that one because it matches. And the good thing is, if you place something you don't want it, you can actually move it. With it also, it actually wants to do coffee tables. So that would be with these types of tables, or the other thing which I missed a whole bunch is this is an arena or arena. So you actually ask for 2 armchairs. Now you don't always get the same type of armchair, and this is exactly right. You don't get an arena sitting down chair like that. So I'm going to pick a Game of Thrones looking thing. This one. Rosia. We'll put one right here. Move this over. So we'll get 2 tables in here, coffee tables. I'm just going to pick 5-star for, not for the flex, but because money wise. Click this over here. So there's your table for your thing. We also need to do a rug. So your rugs very much are like these sizes. So pick that one. Love hearts, because love hearts are awesome. No. Love hearts are awesome. Hi, I do like your channel. Yeah, I'm actually going through a list just now for fixes for the game. So I've got a small list already, and I'm showing someone that's kind of interested in the game what it's like and what the sort of replayability is. So I'm just making a room with a colour that they've actually picked, which was red. It's also asking for closets or cupboards, depending on which country you're in. Some of them are really cool looking, like this giant thing should be 5-star in my view. Looks like a old-fashioned refrigerator. So when you get down to like that one, that's 4-star, massive. So you could actually put this one here, that one, that one, that one, that one, anything like that in. But the way it weighs it is if you have like a 1-star thing, it'll actually take points off you and not have a 5-star room. So because I've got the money set, I'm going to make a 5-star room. Whoops, hiccup. So close it there, and will this one fit in here? Let's have a quick look. There's hiccups. So I want to put that over there, dump this over, move that over there, bonk. Since I don't have a place for this just now, apologies for the hiccup. I'm just going to dump that there because it still reaches our quota. And the next one is shelves, and the good thing as well, you can see because it matches the icon on it, you're looking for a shelf. Again, lots of different types, some IKEA looking, like those ones, all that type of stuff. I've generally went with these ones because they're quite easy for later on. Depends on how much you want to sort of follow it. We'll dump this one here, and when this one actually goes in to, so I need 4 of these. 3, 4. And it's midnight again, lag time. No, I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm going to if you decide to get the game, you'll stumble upon this. So the next thing is sanitary designs. Because this is like a massive one, I've actually personally done 2 different bathrooms. Also the lighting, there's no lights yet. We get the lights at the end, which is sort of the most unintuitive way of doing it. So your bathrooms is we need a bathtub. So the bathtub is, I've always went with this one. That's just a personal thing. Literally, you can pick what you want. That's up to you. And you can also do the colors of them if you want. I'm going to go with this one, and I'm going to pick it red because that's the theme we're doing. There's a red bath. You can't, unfortunately, do the paneling on it as yet. Would be cool though. Does that fit there? That totally fits there. So we need to also get a shower in as well. So your shower can, you can also change about these things, and entirely up to yourself, honestly, what you want to pick. So I'm just going to go with red because that's what the thing is. So red there, because I've also like doing 2 bathrooms. I try and keep it just as equal as possible. Does that fit there? You totally fit there. Right, lavatory. Strangely, you can do the colour on this thing too. And there's a whole, that got buttons on it. What? White derriere. Right, so you can actually put your toilet in really anywhere you want. We've had shelves hanging, blocking doors a whole lot. Depends how cruel you want to be. Let me put that there, because why not? We also need to get a sink. Now, the sink thing's actually more tricky than it appears, because that's a sink. You can put a sink up there. It counts. You can click and hold it to get rid of it, and go back to your sinks. Also put sinks right here if you want, or there. I'm gonna go wash my hands. Oh no, I ended up in the garden. There's no gardens. Do these floating type things. I've generally stuck with like that one or that one because they're square. That one's find a lost wallet. That happens every so often. Yeah, go wash your hands. Where's your step ladder? You also need to get 2 bathroom cabinets. They're totally different types. And because I've done it over 2 rooms, I can put one in here. That's went up to 1 out of 2. Launch it over here, and look at that. Will this fit somewhere? You'd better fit. Now, super easy is stuff like this. You actually put one there, up there, over there. I'm not going to be mean. One goes over there. And the reason I'm running back and forth is because I'm actually way too lazy going to refix all this stuff and change it all. I should pick the same thing again. And just as a matter of thing, I've always put these things which are unnamed. Bathroom radiator, I think, is a good thing. Just because the swag points. There's no swag points, by the way. And the next one is a toilet roll holder. As a pure preference, I've always went with the black one because it always matches the toilet seats. But pick anything you want. There's a whole bunch of extra stuff you can pick for bathrooms. If I've always said I'll pick the black one, it means I'm getting the black covering thing. It should be that one. So once that launched in the wall, you need to get cleaning products. And there's a whole bunch of these things as well, ranging from the practical to the impractical. And I've always done the sort of square looking things. Sure, those ones. Hers. Like womp through. Womp's a real word. Womp and womp. Right. So the final touches of the room is actually this one. Midnight again. Initiate lag spike. Cool. Need to go to the lobby and find wallet. If we're quick, we'll get it. Right. So, on this section here, we need to get wall decorations. We need 2 of them, and that can be anything from ranging from this abomination all the way. You can literally, if you're a Zelda fan, I'm a Zelda fan, I'm going to make a Triforce. Best looking Triforce ever, if you ignore the fact that it's not square. We also need to get trees in here, so you can get tiny little things like that, and kick them all over the place, or you can get the giant abominations like that. And yes, they do stick out from the walls because of the canopy. You can rotate them around. I've always went with white lily. I will not tell you why that is. and I'll have exactly 5 of them. Also won't tell you why that is. You can also put stuff up here and drop them in. Doesn't always, because if I drop it there, it could tip over. And if it does tip over, yeah. If it does tip over, like this one is going just about to, command you tip over. No, as in this time. If it does tip over, push Q and it stands back up. So it's quite intuitive that way. Lighting is actually this one, which is lamps. There's a whole bunch of styles. Just be aware, because there's not marked in this one. So that's a 5-star because it's 500. We're on 1-star. We're going into 3-star, so the money jumps up to 3. So if you're doing this, just be aware of what you're putting in. So if it says, I would like a 5-star room because your money increments up, you can do that. And I've actually generally always went with these ones because they can go completely against walls and stuff. But that's a personal thing. I need 3 of these. Bingo, bingo. Bob Girante. So next one here is wall lamps. Same type of thing. We're up to 300. Money's different per category. Since it's a reading desk, dump this here. So reading desk also, dump this here. I still need one to place. It's not to look actually really good. It's just to show you the sort of versatility on stuff. I will not change this room because I'm actually way too lazy to do so. True story. Ceiling ones, it asks you for 3. However, on my count, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 rooms. So when it gets to this one, it says 3. The numbers it's giving you is actually bare minimum you have to have. So because these are 5-star, I think we're going to have chandelier style ones, or sort of spaceship looking ones. Can't lower them down to see them, of course. So I'm going to have these. I'm going to have one here. I'm going to have one right here. If you look directly down and right up, it'll place it where you are. One right over the table. So we'll just match this up here. And right above. And it's on top of the table. This one here. Or you can walk through stuff at any point. You're actually more like a ghost. I don't think that's a spoiler at all. I don't think you're even a ghost. I think it's just easier for maneuverability. And go dump one here because of reasons. There's no reason, I just wanted to. So you've actually got more natural light now. It's also asking us or guiding us for 2 mirrors. So that one looks like a mirror. And it's exactly the same. Everything is also rated as well. So it goes from 5-star, which you can literally dump on your window if you want to. And you can get all the way through all your sizes. A Pokeball. That's quite cool. Even though that one is actually a light source, which is amazing, it's actually only 1-star. 1-star, 3-star. Like those ones. Back to midnight. No. I'm going to go down. Right, now we can find out if this item actually does despawn now. What's that? Why is that sideways? I don't remember ordering this sideways. You put this sideways. Are you going to allow me to put this sideways? What's that? It's a floor mirror. That's cool. That's a new item then. Ding. You're getting very sleepy. Yeah, where was I? You can actually do all these type of things. So for pure quickness, I'm going to dump this here. It's not letting me put that there because items are in the way. We'll go there. And the bare minimum, because these are more suggestions than anything else. The bare minimum is I need a bit of technology. And your technology stuff is a mixture of these things. So somebody says, I want speakers for a room because I play rock music or whatever you want. That's what they're asking for. I'm going to put this one there. Oh no, it folded over. Fun fact also, these are actually LG TVs. But anyway, don't even know why that's a fact. Right, so we went through all this stuff. Now the last thing is, which I've always called it, is bust items, because it's more like like something you'd put on a thing. So it's this one here, decorations. Your decorations is massive, like absolutely ginormous. You even done fun with books last time, and you can actually look through them, and you can actually read individual pages. Some of them. I think it was these ones. You just start reading them, but they're more like was it this one? I think it was this one. You can actually walk through and start reading them. But yeah, that's more just messing about. Also, decorations are star rated as well, which is absolutely wacky. So, oh, that's a cookie jar. It's not one of those sewn kits. It has cookies in it from my grandparents. You can put literally whatever you want. So I'm gonna have a black horse finance. Probably a UK joke. What's that? Oh, you can get these as well. Fish tank. Um, Never had money on him. I'm gonna have a Dionysus statue just because I came across it. The wallet's gone. Sucks to be them. Some things are bound by like floor. What's that? Pillars. Yeah, you put pillars in if you want, or mini pillars. What's that? I think the time's wrong. Oh, that's a shame it doesn't carry through with the time on the actual game. Yeah, so we're very much back to the start. I never put these in, but hey ho. So if I try and dump this in at a height, because that will not fit in that gap, it'll actually angle. But not that one obviously. So we need another three things. Um, you probably need to be aware that you will get asked for stuff in the game. That totally fits there. Trust me, I'm an engineer. Um, no, really. And you can actually dump stuff wherever you want. We'll dump that there. You made it. So once you can continue renovating your rooms. So if you actually wanted, you can get party stuff. So you get all stuff like this, and can make one of these red, I think, without love on it, because oh, you don't have a single room, no countdowns. Get a bottle of champagne, Futurama joke, of course. What's in that? What's that? Party drink. Uh, I've never even went through half this stuff. Single one. No, it's Valentine's Day. Ain't nobody got time for that. You can actually start putting stuff where you want. Stickers as well. You can put stickers on the wall. Get used to seeing this thing. That's all I can say. Midnight again. Not interested. You can get full size stickers, butterflies. That's actually a cool butterfly. Right, so we're gonna put a butterfly here. Only because I've never seen one. Oh, woof. What else we got? Release the Kraken. Is that a griffin? Oliphant. Fish. What's even this? Like, your room can have a giraffe in it. You can look up from the floor. You got a freedom eagle. And once you kind of got your stuff, special things is whatever you want to put in. So somebody says, "Can I get a desk?" As long as it's got the word desk on it. I won't mention any other stuff you can get asked for. You can get like a sleeping bag. That thing. cooler box, a fridge, bar counter. That's a reason. Doggo bed, ghost trap. But you actually did do a ghost on it. Pet bowls, stereo lights, electric guitar, Fender headstock on it, camera system, microphone, acoustic guitars, piano, blah blah blah. Surfboards, yeah, yeah. A tent. Obviously, I'm not wanting to ruin anything. A hail, a bale. Yep. Cow food, horse food, those things. I think it's more horse food. Ignore the reason why. If not, you can add another bed if you want. You can add more tables if you want to. Dining tables, chairs, sofas. You can put a whole bunch of rugs. Without reason, this will be your most helpful thing. Uh, I'm not, without ruining anything, I'm not going to start a farm in my room. And you can eventually put curtains on. Curtains can be a bit tricky because they're all colour bound. So if you like those ones, you can dump those ones and those ones. I've always done those types, which are more of a pain. Because if you find a pattern you like, so for example that one, you do kind of have to manually scroll through it, which is an absolute nightmare. And they do different shades as well, apart from red somehow. So do that one, no window in there, sprint through, put one there, nothing in there, and also nothing in there. Because we use that type, you can match them up. This is the only tedious thing. Because you do have to manually find all these colors or pattern types. It looked like a V. It's not a big thing. It can take like a couple of minutes to do, but it's more your own personal touch. So as long as you're straight with yourself right at the start, it's I put the wrong one down. I'm a pleb. As long as you're like straightforward and go, it's my own room. Dump that over there. Bin this into oblivion just by pushing and holding. Bonk. No. Let's go there. You got this. Well done, Sports Champ. Your next one will be the same style of thing. It can take a second or two to load. Not a deal breaker. And it's the darker colour, not the lighter colour. So it'll be this odd job here. Take the film. I'm just going to put this one on this side. Oh, midnight again. Yes, I will do this for you. This is not... so that one, right. I can't put that there because the... So I need to bin this, lump that over. This is you're not even asked to do curtains at any point. So I think this room is basically done. It's got all the requirements for it has to be a room. Dust does sometimes show up, but it's still not in its final form. Its final form, like it's a Pokemon. That was a 5-star speedrun. The only other thing as well, you can't get overlap with stuff like this. So you can actually see the outline and it goes away there. This will probably be the same thing. Yep, the same thing in this room because it's a lot narrower. And then once you're happy with the room, it says push and hold to finish renovation. So we'll do that just now. And it grades you. It shows you what was before, which was actually full of rubbish. And the good thing on this, it actually shows you what each individual room had. Funny, the floor isn't even loaded on that one, but when in Rome, and once it's done, click on Renovate Room or Finish Renovation. And for the work that we've just done, which has probably spent more than 27,000 on, anybody walking into this room will actually earn us 27,500 per day. Unrelated to this, we need to go find an iguana, which is going to be absolutely heartbreaking, because iguana, you do get recurring things on it, which isn't a big thing. I think I'm probably about 60 hours in to this game. I'm really enjoying it because it's, oh, there you are. Right, 501, release the iguana. Right, because you need to do this. Now, I've already got 4 shelves in this one. Also, I broke a chair. Explain that then. There's 4 of them there. Hello. Right, because we need to get 10 shelves in. It really doesn't matter where you put them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can be nasty and put them like this. You can totally do that. It allows it. And somehow you want a chair, so I'm looking for a Brinton. Don't know why I need another chair, unless it's because I've got a desk. So I don't know why I need to do another chair. There's clearly 4 there. Well, there's someone actually sitting down for once. Brinton. Pick the colour on it, which is probably closer to this. Not quite. We'll change the colour of it and match them in. Yellow. It's not that type, it's a different style on it. That one there. Find the colour, no. Find the colour. Slightly yellow one. That one there. Yeah, chair right there. Finish renovation. I must have done something last time I was in here. So the room looked like this before. It looks like now. It's horrible. How have you got an arm up there? What's wrong with you? You're wearing a stookie. Right, ignore this. Oh, floor money. Oh, actually, I do like your channel. We had bath money earlier. Which is a cool thing. Lamp money. That's like one of the types of quests that show up. Other stuff you can do. Ground floor. Eventually on ground floor, I'm going to need to top this up at some point. Other things that you can actually get done in this game as well. Bath money is the best money. We had toilet money once, and I think I've only seen that like twice. Some of the glitches on it, Ricky, is actually hilarious. You can also place a piano in here, which we did once. We never had a bale of hay. Am I stuck in here? Oh, no man. Your lobby's like this, which you can completely renovate. There's pink lights through there. There's green lights through there. Eventually you get to do your dining room. Midnight. My name is Stephen Queen, I don't care. Anyway, you're still getting money on the floor, which is a good thing in here. At least we're not getting that mouldy newspaper. Right, so the big thing. He's left us this picture. Bin that. Right, so let's see if this one actually still despawns. I'm going to put right above this doorway. Right? It's hanging off the wall. Sucks to be. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put this one right here. Because we actually have things on this wall. I'm going to take the elevator upstairs. Ignore the bales of hay in the actual lobby. There's no reason for that. So we'll take a quick bounce up to floor 1. Hello. Actually, we're up to 500,000 a day. So have a look down. You can still see stuff. That's the only issue, not a huge thing, is some of the misaligned textures, which I was actually in the middle of cataloguing. Hello, cowboy Colin. In this section, so I've got a small list, not to disrupt my handwriting, but there's actually at least 15 to 20 things on it. And let's go back in here and see if it's still here. Oh, float money. Come on, potato. And it despawned. So it's definitely that stuff that despawns. Also, I'm fairly sure I've got a thing behind this. Anyway, that's completely irrelevant. You can easily lose your time in this game. It's not a severely broken game. Actually, some of the stuff that happens in the game is absolutely brilliant. If you ever get the chance, though, I'm going to take a jump up to floor 3, and it does happen. If you ever get a thunderstorm, head up to, there's money over there, head up to the penthouse, which is on floor 3. Also, it doesn't look like this when you start. This actually gets bigger as you get more floors. So it may not be reflective on what you're starting with. If there's ever a thunderstorm, still getting more stuff spawning in here, of course. It's actually amazing because you can get a view like that, and you can see thunder. You can see thunder. Yeah, you can see it. There's actually thunder, lightning happening all the time, which comes with quirks. I think the best way to describe it is it's a quirky game because of the things that happen in it. There is a story on it. Mine didn't have a good time in the story. They replayed a whole bunch of stuff a bunch of times. What's even this? Nothing behind me. Ghost confirmed. Or you can come over here. You can come over here for it as well. And actually watch the thunderstorm, which is actually amazing. They absolutely nailed that. Is this a hotel from Home Alone? You know, actually, I kind of thought that earlier on, but is there money through there? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Also, once. Oh yeah. Actually, I'll actually show you that as well. You do have an upgrade system. It's I can't really remember the hotel from Home Alone. Home Alone 2, because that had Donald Trump in it, because I can remember that. Just this guy showing up in a suit with a toupee on. That would be brilliant if it is. They actually have done a Home Alone house on House Flipper. Yeah, it's one of the ones. You get your. I keep saying M a lot. Don't worry about that. You actually upgrade all your stuff with your. You start off with a crowbar, upgrade to a hammer, and your engineering certificate's actually dynamite. You upgrade another M. You upgrade from broom to vacuum cleaner to a Roomba, which you can dump in places and it cleans. Oh, midnight again. Just notice there's also a thing right there. So just give it a bash. So you get all your stuff. This is meant to be your office room. I just done it like this for funds, for the lulz. And you keep getting stuff throughout the whole time from people leaving everything. It's actually on multiple of 2, so it's not a big deal either. And your upgrade system is actually from with your tablet, and you do your skill system. So you upgrade to hammer, vacuum cleaner, dynamite, robot, detergent for cleaning stuff. Our rooms don't get dirty so quick, and we have more time for other important stuff. Is actually quite good. Once you get so high in it, you'll be absolutely laughing. Soundproofing just gives you more satisfaction and happiness from your customers or patrons. Profitable destruction, you can sell stuff. You automatically get half the money back. So if you place an item down, there's a good one. So in the hallway, I've got to place down a television.
Hey, we have a problem. Our elevator is jammed. What do we do?
The television right there. Go fix the elevator. So when you get to it, it shuts. And you get sort of a quandary of, do you hire a repairman or do you do it yourself? I'm going to do it myself. I'm doing it myself.
Thanks. Great job.
Use a crowbar on it. You got a problem? Well, do we? You got a problem as well? I got your nose. Oh, two of them. Right, walk through that. Dare you. Double dog dare you. Oh, so remove one. So the television actually cost us 500. Second one. Sell it for half money. It's not a bad thing. You've blown up the hotel with dynamite. You know something? I'll actually try and do that just now. Not the whole. It's not the whole thing. I'm going to jump up to floor 11. See if we don't have room. If not, I'll just buy another floor. Basically, Scrooge McDuck. I thought that was Thor. Some of the guests they never blink as well. They stand there like this. Ah, here we go. Elevator malfunction. Pretty sure I fixed that. So the way you would actually clean this type of stuff is you break it with a crowbar or nail bar, depending on your thing, and it leaves a little bit mess. You'd upgrade to a hammer, which you'd actually do like if you've got a damage here, like if you place something, you'd actually do it and it'd do the whole thing. If you don't, it would do push and hold, the square would get bigger. So as it stands, you can't see it there. Over here, it'd be one square, and you keep holding it until it gets bigger. Plus, it's a set size. Your ultimate upgrade on it is actually, I'm going to do something very specific here so you don't get caught with this. There's another M. You launch your dynamite, run to a window and put your face through the window. And it's all clear. Now, I'm going to show you why this is. So I'm going to let you know right now, there's going to be a flash, because this is actually down on the intro of the game for photosensitive epilepsy for flashing lights. Believe it or not. So 3, 2, 1, throw. I'm not looking out the window. You get that flash. If you look out the window, you don't get that flash. It's only failed once, I think, once or twice. I got to the window and I'm standing like here, not here, but maybe here. It's not actually got that. So if you do get dynamite, just be aware. Get your face to a window, and it prevents the flashing happening. So sincere apologies if anybody caught with that. Oh, midnight again. It's actually multiple times 2 for your daily cycle. Ah, here we go. So we've got another thing just happening. So we need to go down to the lobby again. There is legitimate times you can go up and down the elevator constantly. Just keeping your guests happy and appeased and everything, which is quite cool. It keeps your time varied, absolutely for sure. Elevator malfunction still there. I don't know why. It could be because I actually fixed it on the ground floor. Never done that before. So we're on the ground floor. Now, I think I'm going to go for a very quick toilet. Go for pee, of course. refill my drink, and I'm going to come back. And I'm actually waiting for something to spawn down here. So, oh yeah, I've done that before. It looks quite cool. You get to do your upgrades in your dining room as well. And I measured this out quite specifically because I'm annoying that way. So I'm going to stand here, watch this just now. That's Streets of Rage. Street store. Could be Streets of Rage store. Right, so I'm going to be back in 2 minutes. I'm going to go refill my drink, go to the toilet, and I'll be back in a moment. So at least we've got that to watch. Any events happen in the meantime, they can simply wait. So I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'll refill it. 2 moments. I have returned. Still got elephant? Still got elevator malfunction there. So it should have given us enough time to have all the stuff spawning. Are you coming in? Come on then. I'm trotting. Whoa, what's it doing? Never seen it gallop before. Here's a good doggo. Are you going in an elevator? You're going to be a swimming pool horse like last time. Me or it's Stormy? Please be a storm. Please be a storm. Yeah, you got horses. Also, no reason. I think I've got a storm though. I don't care enough for your things. Well, it looks like we have a storm. So, the storms are amazing. I like the storms actually. So, here we have thunder and lightning. I really like this. I think this is such a good thing. Love that. Like your nails. Like that. You know something? I've just realised, or I might be thinking about it the wrong way. The inside of the hotel, like the hallways, we could actually be the same kind of layout as Ghostbusters. Ignore me, I'll clean the screen. Yeah, and the good thing with the thunderstorm as well, you can actually sit here the whole time, and it only despawns when you actually go downstairs and clean the lobby. Some rooms do have rain come through the ceiling. It's forgivable, but you can expand it as much as you like. So, ultimately, to answer the question, Ricky, is it worth the money? Yeah, it is. It depends what type of games you're used to playing though. So, if you played Sims, it's a good creativity tool. If you've done House Flipper, it's very much on the same vein as that. My mummy Haggis got me another game, which I've not played yet. I think it's called Tenants, and she said it's very similar to that. That's on the list at some
Good
point.
getting rid of the mud. The guests will be happy we took care of this.
Sure hope so. Oh, double Morpheus. So yes, it's definitely absolutely worth the time. And with the amount of triple Morpheus, no double, no my immersion. Actually, is that a wallet showed up anywhere? No, that wallet still hasn't shown. Wait. Oh, hiccups, man. Right, diaphragm, work properly. Keep saying M tonight. I don't know why. So there's a lot of stuff to do in it completely. Sim stuff is quite similar to. I think Mummy said it's quite similar to Sims 4. Yeah, that's. Uh huh. Because of this one, can is asking for a place to stay and needs to make sure that there's hay there. However, we learned that if you have hay on you, midnight again. There you go. This is exactly one. I won this Feinstein in a poker game. Sadly, I lost my truck the night before, and now I need a place to stay for a while I gather my strength and ride back home. Hope you don't mind the smell. So I'm going to say yes, because we're here anyway, because you have to go down the lobby for this one. I wonder if we're going to get double horse. Does this horse not have any policies against pets? I think I do like your channel said that as well. No. There's other reasons why as well. Am I going to get a double horse though? Can I get a second horse? Like two of them? Where's your friend? Where's your friend? Go get your friend. Right, I'm going to hide. It really is. So this is the basement. If you ignore the fact you get like wall money sometimes as well, and a casket you can't move. I won't tell you what the casket's for. That seems to be a one-off reason for that. That was fantastic when that showed up though. So you get your. The other thing is also they don't tell you is this is there's money there, right? So pipe money. This is your water tank, your water toby, depending on your profession. Water valve, water toby, something like that actually turns off the water. That does come up in the game. The electricity one, the electricity goes out, you repair this yourself. This door does absolutely nothing at all, and there's no real reason to do it. Who's been staying up in the basement to leave you a tip? The hilarious thing is, I reckon that there's a money glitch in the game which causes it to lag a little bit because you have to manually go up and pick money, which is it can be a killer. I just ignore it until I go down to a floor and then empty the floors out one by one. Oh man, I can't walk through pillars. What is this? Uh, is that render? Yeah, that's render. They're like the worst columns I've ever seen as well. They're holding up that. That's a brick beam. What is that? It even has a brick beam in a room. It's normally like an RSJ or rolled steel joist. Uh, cut down too many of them. Also, just to give you a background, I'm actually demolition trained as well. Like literal. Oh wow! If you T-pose just now, there's two. There's one of them. Double horse. Give me a double horse. Double horse. Like, go play with your friend. I'm not asking. Go play with your friend. So that's the first time we've had a double horse. Right, come on. Go play. Go make me a pony. We've still got elevator. Elevator? Still got elevator malfunction. Oh, we've got quads. Actually, we don't have quads. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the same one. So everybody does not blink ever. Like looking at a cat. Blink. Double dog dare you. Right, so let's have a quick count of this nonsense, because they're all here, the congregate here. Apart from when it's the cheat, what's the hack client on Minecraft? Jesus walking for war. So we've got 1, 2, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the same one. You can't teach that. Midnight again. Give me another horse. I want 3 of them. Don't care enough. I don't care about your followers. I'm having horse followers. Oh, actually, while we're talking about absurdities, your roof lights. Here's the thing: not what not to do. So if you have a roof light, you can actually change the color of it. Right. Good idea is not to do this. I'll show you why. So we're in a hallway, and you look over there. There's a green orb. Not caused by this thing, but there's a green orb. You look over this way. There's a pink orb. You all better still be here when I get back. Oh, dynamite doesn't hurt people. I'm going to stay away from them all because try to pickpocket me. Elevator malfunction. I think that one's actually broken. So, there we go. So the reason we've got green light there is because we have green lights here. Because this was a green room deal. So
Looks like someone is having a party in one of our rooms, and they're being far too loud. Several guests complained already. Go find those party animals and quiet them down.
I will do, don't worry. And this one's got pink lights in it. So it's like the lighting is not restricted. What's the best way? Like I watch a Doom player called Casino, and he goes like quite in depth and everything like that on the Doom maps. It's like there's not like a light, like a wall that actually stops light penetrating through, because it doesn't matter which floor I go to, the light is still there on the hallway. And you go in and there's nothing. No, I said go to floor 2. So let's have a star. So let's have a play them off, keyboard cat. What was it we putting? No, I went in here. So we've got 10. No one can see me. So 201, which should be this room here. Better gear up.
Try again. Harder.
Keep it down.
Thanks. That's much better.
And that's got also an influence on your guests, if you can believe this. If you don't have quiet rooms, even though you have soundproofing in them, we're going to get the door glitch on it again. No, we never got it this time. Often when you go in, there's no one in there as well. So there's an extra thing that I was today's years old when I learned. So what are we doing? Yeah, also the stuff you put in the tent does not carry over. Actually, where was it? I was on floor 7. I was sit in my tent and watch the people go by. Oh no, it vanished. It's identified per floor. So it can take a while traveling throughout the floors and stuff like that, which is fine. And the rooms get slightly bigger. Skid steer, an 8-wheeler. Yep. Oh, actually, you can follow people. We never done this in anything. I heard from somebody. You can actually follow people walking around the hotel. Midnight again. No, you're not. I just clicked a no. I could have had triple horses. I wanted the triple horse. Floor money. Cool. To be fair, there should not even be a bathroom in there. It's a bit dusty. Once you get the perk, you can actually get Roombas for rooms. You place them anywhere. I think I've done them all in this one. There's one there. Wow, there's a ton of money in this one. Well, not a ton of money, but we've only had one without ruining it for Ricky, obviously, we've not had very many destruction events happening. So, bath money, bath money. Oh, no bath money. My heart, my soul. I need to get out a lot more. So, I'm jumping back down to floor 1. I'll put the notes over here. Eee. Still got elevator malfunction. Please don't corrupt my save file. I fixed the elevator like 3 months ago. Are we going to bed at some point? Actually, that's a good shout. I started very late today. I was actually at a distillery today, which was tremendous. Just helping with some safety work, which is quite cool. So, if you get very, very bored, Ricky, you actually do. There's another M. Let's see if I find someone over here. Sprinting's hold shift, by the way. So you can actually follow. Not that guy. That guy's always on the phone. He just skipped. What's wrong with him? I think you're broken. Or have they fixed all this? You can actually follow someone walking around, and you can run from room to room and actually catch them walking all the way in like a set loop. Oh, there they go, and then you run all the way around the corner. We've done that for like 20 minutes once. I don't know why we did. So there's a lot of immersion in the game. You literally could sink hours writing this. Actually, Rose has a room in this hotel as well. I think it's up here. Nope. Nope. Where is it? That was a Wise Red Panda's room. This is Rosie's room. Rose likes the colour blue. Actually, did I not do the bed blue at one point? I can't be trusted with this bad. No, Rose isn't my partner. It's actually somebody called Mummy Haggis. She sometimes pops on the stream. Sometimes we play games together, but it's not all the time. Got 2 kids as well. Tent Haggis and Little Haggis. So if I say Little or Tent, it's actually generally them. That works. I can punt this one. Which is once you get off. Strange way to put it. Oh, don't worry, I'm leaving the room though. No. Get out of this menu. The room's complete. I don't know why. There was a second bed sitting there. For sure. Actually, we've known Rose for actually a number of years as well. We used to play Minecraft together. So, absolute top-notch lady. Very good knowledge as well. One of the nicest people you'll ever speak to as well. So we've done this room for Rose, this room for Wise. Purple room. Did I just do the purple room on my back? Do you like your channel? Which room did we do for you? Which colour was that? Nay, I'm going to bed though. It's past midnight here. Oh yeah, that's actually probably a good shout too. It's 25 to midnight here too, and you can actually see the light reflecting right through the walls. So we've not. Oh, that broke. That got broke as well. Have a good night. You too, Rose. Get a good night's sleep as well. I'm definitely going to do the same. I've been falling asleep way too much on the couch this week. Not for any reason of
Can you
falling out
believe
with
that?
people.
It must be that crazy hen again. She's on one
Ah,
of the hotel floors. See if
right.
you can find her.
Corridor 6. We need to go up there. Because Rose says, "Are you going to bed soon? I thought she was your partner." No, she's in a time zone of 1 hour ahead of me, and generally we work about the same kind of hours. So when Rose starts getting tired, I'm actually starting to get very tired as well. So Rose is absolutely brilliant for time because I lose time so quick. So this event is Corridor 6. So let's have a look. Nothing there. I wonder if I can launch it right there. So, oh,
Looks like she's challenging you to a dice duel. Good luck.
I don't know why I bounced that off the wall. Right, I'm going to try and launch this out the window. It's actually obscenely laggy up here. It didn't even land. Right, 7th time's a charm. It didn't land. Right, let's play another round. Launch it in the corner. Huh, this isn't going so well. It's laggy up here is probably why. Launch it on the roof. I just got smashed at dice. That's ruthless.
Oh no! She bit you this time. Try again.
I can't in a way. So yeah, to kind of skirt around the question of it, and just by showing you what you can do, is the game worth it? Yeah, quite. I think it's my game actually because the amount of stuff I've got. I've not been picking up money. The list so far is almost an A4 page, and my writing isn't the best. I won't show you the writing either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 things. And I got to room 401. So it could be doubled. They are fixing the game quite often as well. So all your items is getting. I might not actually have any. I think it's if it's got an icon on it, you've never seen it before. Because I use this stuff so often. I think the best place would probably be walls. Actually, it would be ceilings, because you can do your ceilings and everything like mass amounts. But I've not done any midnight again. But it's probably a hard thing to say because of the lag. It's also because I'm streaming as well, so I've got to double out the input. You can actually get your whole roofs. There's nothing. I'm not interested in your surfing competition. There's one there. They've got an icon on them, so they're new. So if it start getting these things on them, they're new things that came in. Some are hideous, but some may match your room. It's entirely up to you. It's entirely up to yourself. You will actually get misaligned stuff. Some rooms have that. Not a deal breaker. So is it worth the time? Yeah, it's a good fun game. There's enough happening on it to keep you entertained. Your How you vision a room is entirely up to you, because I've more or less done them set way. So six of I'm going to go down our less dusty room. I think it's these rooms are like this. So I'm going to bail myself down to room floor 4. It should be less laggy. I don't have a super powered computer either. It's just a regular Dell G3, just with 32 gig of RAM on it. Nothing else added. It's not like an RTX thing in it. Nothing like that. So this one, less laggy right away. So this is the 8-room ones, and when you start getting asked for more and more stuff, you keep getting more and more stuff to add to rooms. Whole bunch of money to pick up. So even though it's cluttered, it's because you get asked for stuff often. Still a bunch of money over here as well. Good grief. And it kind of gets to that point of, I'm sitting at 119 million. Do I need to go and pick all the money up? No. Am I doing it? Yeah, because I think it will stop the lag as much. But they do competitions probably once a month, which is quite a good thing. And you start getting like featured and stuff, which is good. I don't know. I don't think I won the last one, because obviously that was a jungle style room, and you've got like literal interior designers playing this game, and their stuff looks absolutely fantastic. So I don't even have any hard feelings about getting beat. Just beat by better-minded players for sure. And the good thing is as well, if you even join the Discord if you want to, it's entirely on yourself. Is it actually gives you better inspiration to do other rooms, which you can borrow their ideas or maneuver them in such a way. Against the wall. It's actually not. You okay? Hungry? Yeah, thought so. So yeah, it's a very good game. Quite involved. I'm already in their Discord. Oh, cool! I joined it. I joined it for the jungle event actually, and once I get the list done, I'm gonna upload that somewhere. Because I figure if you spend a time like this, it could more or less benefit other players. Bath money? Ah, yeah. The other thing as well, if you pull it like the brush attachment, everything lifts. You can actually see where the dust is, which doesn't overly apply because most rooms have got like a Roomba. And if you walk in, the money stays exactly where it is, so you can actually pinpoint everything directly. So there's little tips and tricks for making it floor money, for making the game so much quicker. Is it worth the time? Yeah, good fun. I'm enjoying it for sure. I just kind of holding off because if I figure if I keep playing it the way it is, midnight also, I would get severe burnout for it. So a moderation game, worthwhile checking out, and they'll have more and more fixes as time comes out. Before I started the stream, I actually had an update for this game, so they're quite receptive to any issues that they've got in it, and they're quite proactive as well. So it's a good thing. It's not. I don't think it's an alpha game. I think it's still in the beta stage. The beta stage of it. So yeah, it's absolutely brilliant, worth the time, and worth the enjoyment too. I'm enjoying it, and the little events and stuff. The little bugs that happen here and there. They're more like features, so you get used to them very quickly. But probably on that note, I think I'm also going to call it, because Mummy Haggis is downstairs for some toast while the kids are asleep. So I'm going to call it there as well. I think Rose was quite right. Been up early this morning, so I'm going to get an absolutely really good night's sleep. So I hope that's kind of helped out Rickard as well. I hope that's answered any questions you've had for the game. And if in doubt, I do switch games what I'm playing, because I just get the want to play something different sometimes. Like I've done the last couple of weeks, played like Borderlands and Borderlands 2 and other stuff that I've just had a hankering to play. But yeah, for sure. Oh yes, thanks for the help. No worries. Always happy to help. I'll always take the time for any questions, so honestly, don't worry. I played a bunch of games throughout the whole year, so I'm more like a Nintendo kid from when I was younger. So there's a whole bunch of that stuff. But any whom's, I digress. I'm gonna definitely call it there for sure. There's an update for Left 4 Dead 2 for some reason. Download now. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you had fun. I'm definitely going to get a good night's sleep for sure. If it's coming up for sleep time for you, for any of you, get a good night's sleep. And if it isn't that time, Demon of Destruction just popped up. That can wait till next time. If it isn't your bedtime, enjoy the rest of the day. And when it is, also get a good night's sleep too, because that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See you later. Bye.